You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Be sure to smash that like button. You probably saw it, but Kayshon Boutte is going to wear the number 7 jersey for LSU in 2022. LSU released on its social media earlier today a video compilation and photos of Kayshon Boutte wearing the number 7 jersey. So that is now official that Boutte will wear the number 7 for the Tigers in 2022. Maybe the y'all know my feelings, and I don't mean for this to be a jersey commentary again, because I've done this plenty of times over the years. I've talked about jersey numbers, and I really don't care. You could put a poop emoji on the jersey. I don't care. I don't care what number you wear. It has no significance to me at all. It doesn't change how I view any game at all. My feeling has always been, hey, I'd rather you be the best at the number you wear and create your legacy that way, like Joe Burrow with number 9. We'll never think of 9 any other way. Glenn Dorsey was 72. He'll always be 72 in my eyes. So I'd rather Derek Stingley been 24, been the best 24 ever, and Kayshon Boutte be the best number 1 ever. But I don't care. If they want to wear the jersey number, cool. For me, it's more if there is significance to the player or to the team, then in that respect, I'm down with it. Because when you look at Kayshon Boutte, I want to remind you this, okay? When Brian Kelly got to Baton Rouge, Brian Kelly came to Baton Rouge, and we had the conversation in his introductory press conference, and then as they started spring, about Kayshon Boutte. This is what Brian Kelly said. Again, you're talking about right around the first of the year. This is what Brian Kelly said about Kayshon Boutte.
We're in the process of building a relationship. We're, I would say, I know his last name right now. And I say that only because we're in that process of he's re-engaging. You know, he's been, injured. He's had a second surgery, but we're getting more acquainted every day. Look, he's a great player. He's a good kid, but this has been a rough spot for him. And what happens is you tend to get distracted because you're not involved in everything. But he's learning you got to be involved in everything, whether you're injured or not. And that's a process that he's going through, and we're seeing some really good changes. We had a nice conversation in the training room this morning where he's on top of his academics, and he's making good progress. But the good part about it is the surgery was successful. He's making good progress.
That's good. It's been a rough spot for him. It's the head coach, not mincing words. It's been a rough spot for him. The transition of staffs was tough on Kayshon Boutte. And I've said it here as plain as I can. If Gordon McKernan didn't step up and sign Kayshon Boutte to an NIL deal, Kayshon Boutte would be at Alabama today. I believe that. He may never answer the question firmly. That's okay. But there's enough people that know what was going on that believe that to be the case, and I'm one of them. So fast forward 6 months, and today Kayshon Boutte is wearing the number 7 jersey. And on his Instagram, when he announced it, the post that he put up read, 7 is bigger than football. It's about leadership, encouragement, accountability, and discipline. I had to grow into 7 to understand it. Already had the characteristics that I was striving for. To be chosen to wear this legendary number is an honor. I'm excited to be back on the field with my brothers and go to work this season. To do it in number 7 is a true blessing, following in the footsteps of some of the greatest players in LSU history. Greatness begins now. That's what matters more than the number. Because if this LSU offense is going to do any damn thing in 2022, 1's going to have to be a part of it. 7 is going to have to be a part of it. He's your best player. He is your best player on the football team. By a mile, he is your best player. He tilts the field every time the offense steps on the field. Whoever is the quarterback, Kayshon Boutte is going to be his best friend. He stretches a defense. He makes you commit a safety or double coverage, however you're going to do it. Dude's freaking incredible. We've seen it. Like, this isn't breaking news. But you have to have him engaged. So when you read Kayshon Boutte saying things like leadership, encouragement, accountability, discipline, what a contrast to what Brian Kelly said 6 months ago, where it was he's having a rough go. It has been a rough transition for him. That evolution clearly has happened from when Brian Kelly was hired to today, where Kayshon Boutte is awarded number 7. Look, Patrick Peterson was an amazing player, obviously. One of the greatest ever here. Same with Tyrann Mathieu and Leonard Fournette and everybody that followed. You could talk about DJ Chark and Grant Delpit wore 7 during the championship season. I mean, great players wear that number. I could also flip to the last 2 years and point out that the guys who wore it the last 2 years didn't even finish the season. I mean, Jamar Chase got number 7 and then opted out. Derek Stingley got number 7, played 3 games for you. So it's no guarantee. And look, Kayshon Boutte is enough of a transcendent player to where he's in that category. Where if he chose not to play this year, he's still going to be a first-round pick. I get it. He played half a season last year. He's got to prove he's healthy, but he can do that in a pro day. Derek Stingley did it. Derek Stingley proved in his pro day that he was healthy, became the number 3 pick. Kayshon Boutte doesn't have to play this year. LSU needs him to play this year if this offense is actually going to thrive. They need that guy. And it sounds like, if you take him at face value, he's engaged. I'll tell you this one other part. And I know we talked about it, back in, and look, if you go look at Kayshon Boutte's pinned tweet, it was December 29th. December 29th, he tweeted, "Ignore the rumors, I'm locked in." That was after Gordon did the deal with him, and he was locked in at that point. But, December the 29th, when he got locked in to now, it's had to be a transformation for him. And it's a great thing for LSU that it's happened, because they're going to need him. And I'm going to be fascinated to see what this season, what a full season of healthy Kayshon Boutte looks like, and whoever is the starting quarterback, how it's going to work with that quarterback and Kayshon Boutte. But you got to have that dude rolling. You have to have him locked in and engaged and ready to put forth a full 12-game regular season to see what he can be. And I'm excited to see it. It certainly sounds like he's engaged as well. From that point where he decided he was staying. The other point I was going to make is back then on December the 29th when he tweeted, "I'm locked in." One of the things that mattered very much to Kayshon Boutte is the legacy of playing in Louisiana for LSU mattered to him. When he would confide in people close to him then, when the transfer possibility was out there, he wanted a reason to stay here, because being a Louisiana kid from Westgate, playing at LSU, being in that lineage of Jamar Chase and Odell and Jarvis, like, he wanted to be the next great LSU receiver from Louisiana in that line. Like, that doesn't matter to everybody. It doesn't matter to everybody. It matters to him. And this is further proof of it. So congrats to Kayshon Boutte. Seriously, on weathering that storm of being disengaged, battling back from the injury, the coaching change, everything that happened to get to this point today. And selfishly, like as an LSU fan, I hope he stays engaged and has an awesome season and plays the whole season. The last 2 sevens didn't. And it's worked out okay for both of them. Let's hope it's a different story for this one this time for LSU and for Kayshon Boutte. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.